Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stacking Perpetrator here. Today's video, we got to call out a call out from Fish. Now, I don't know if how many of y'all watched Bionic Fishy Fish, but he did a video recently where he called me out for taking one of these bicentennial sets, and I cut out the Ike dollar to finish my bicentennial set that I originally started for fun, but wound up putting some of my mom's coins in, and I needed the 40% from this set to finish it off. And the reason I went ahead and got one of these is because it was actually cheaper to buy this set than it was to buy the single, and it was the only coin I needed, so I cut it out. I save all my packaging, so if I ever find that set loose, I can put it back in the packaging, so I don't throw this whole packaging away. And those coins I'll just leave in until I do something with that. Oh, one other thing he called me out on was in a comment on one of my videos that I did when I was talking about getting these. And if you follow my channel, you know I could give two squats about first strike early release. And this is my opinion. There's people out there that, hey, they want first strikes. Hey, by all means, go buy first strike. You want early release? By all means, go buy early release. To me, those labels mean absolutely bunk. But I was talking about the video. The main reason I bought these is because they had the signature on them, and they were cheap. These sell for a lot more than the same coin without the signature on it. But I was talking about the label, and these were from the Long Beach release, and I was just pointing out that I agree with this more than I would a first strike, for the simple fact that you had to be at the show and then turn them in at the show to get them back to get that designation. There is one thing though, just like all things that have special labels like first release, early release, all that nonsense. If these, or even the ones are ASCs that specify they were West Point or San Francisco or the Philly Emergency, Philadelphia, whatever, that do not have a mint mark on the reverse, that don't have a mint mark, and they're just identified because the box is cracked open. Any of those coins, if these capsules ever get cracked, or where the coin could be pulled out, or if they get damaged, there's actually no way to ever, you could send the coin back off to get graded, but you'd never be able to get these designations. I was just pointing out, I didn't buy these for that designation. I bought them because of the signature, because I'm doing the signature collection. But I was just pointing out because these were the Long Beach show. So that takes care of, that answers up one of the questions, or one of the call outs from Fish. But getting back to, he called me out for cracking sats, and then he proceeded to show some stuff he had. And all I got to say to Fish, if you're gonna bark, make sure you're the loudest bark in the room. Because buddy, stack number one, we're gonna start at 56. And I'll show you a couple of these. You must have missed my videos. You must have missed my videos, brother. Not everything I get gets cracked out. There we go. 56 proof set. We got 57. We got 58. We have 59. We have a 60. We have a 61. A 62. The 63 and a 64. And I should have, that takes care of stack one. Again, if you're gonna bark, make sure you got the loudest bark in the room. Here's some loosies that I picked up. They don't have envelopes. But I do save extra envelopes every once in a while. A set has to be cut out because the coins got damaged, or they were in a wet environment, they were starting to be toned, and they have to be cut out. But I have, what is this? What's this? I can't even see it. All right, I got a 63 proof. I got a 60 proof. I got a 62 proof. So we got 3 there. All right, now we're back at it. What do we got? To show you, we got coins. What is that? That's a 60. So let me set that over here. We got a 60. We got another set. What is that? 61? Come on. Yep, 61. Got another 61. We got another 61. I started buying this stuff up in 2020 when 62. Started buying this up when Constitutional from the junk bins went to 18 and 20 when it first hit 18 and 20. And I was catching this stuff at 62 to show you it's got coins in it. And I realized that this stuff was cheaper. I was getting this at, when I was buying these, I was getting it anywhere from 12, 13 times face, while everybody else was digging in the Constitutional bin at 18, 20 times face. I brought attention to these back then. This was before I was doing videos. Tried to bring this up in everybody's channel that I could. There's a 64. I tried to bring this up on every channel that I possibly could, and I was laughed at because everybody said this stuff does not belong in a stacker stack. See how the nickel's starting to tone there? They said, this is numismatics, it don't belong in a stacker stack. Well, that's all right, folks. Because while I was snagging this stuff up at 12 times face, and they were paying 18 to 20 for circulated, worn out stuff, just buying willy-nilly, I was picking up. I was buying this stuff. Who's laughing now? Again, fish, when you want to bark, and this is only at fish, if you want to bark, make sure you're the louder bark. Okay, buddy? P&D set. I picked these up at 12 times face. Or just over 12 times face. Back when all this hit. These should all be 60. What is that? Come on, camera. Focus. Focus, Daniel, son. 63. These should all be 63s. P&D sets. Yep. You must have missed my videos. P&D set. In the envelope. Still in the cello. 63. P&D set. Try to buy one of these at 12 times face now. You ain't gonna do it. I even told people, I'm like, why would you buy out of the junk bin when you could buy these things? And pretty much, I was 12 times face, and you're only buying the 6 silver coins, and you're getting 12 cents that you didn't have to pay for. So there's a stack of those. So there you go, fish. That's my call out to your call out. I don't cut everything out. I don't cut it all out. I actually save it. I'm looking to find some envelopes to put some of these back into. That one feels kind of, I must have had 2. I was going to say that felt kind of heavy. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you stacking these? Do you cut them out? I cut these out. The only time I cut these out is Well, I do need them for my albums, but my albums have all these now. The only way I would cut one out now, pre-64, is if I got a hold of it and the coins were starting to tone. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show you what the tone coins look like. So hang on just a minute. All right, I'm back. I had to dig out my Franklin. When I get one of these that has coins looking like this, with this ugly looking tone, where it's starting to hurt the coin more than it's going to help, I cut these out. I cut them out, but I do save them. These are probes, and they got messed up because they were in a wet basement. Moisture got to them, started turning them. And fish, if you look in your book of stuff people send you, I sent you that proof Jefferson nickel. Seeing as I have 3 of these Benjis here, that beautifully toned Jefferson nickel with that pastel colors on it was part of one of these 3 sets that I cut out. So I still have the 3 Benjis. I got the dimes put somewhere. I have the Lincoln cents put somewhere also, and the quarters I have them put away. The quarters were nastier than these half dollars, but that just ugly looking brown tone hit these. So sometimes you gotta cut them out. You gotta cut them out to save them. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll see you in another video.